Alright everyone, welcome back to PIXELMON Minecraft, hardcore survival, etc, etc. Last time we left off, we were just finishing up our Aerodactyl fossil. And I think we actually need a Pokeball to store this in, so we will get one. There we go, insert Pokeball. Retrieve Pokemon. Boom. Alright. Aerodactyl has been added to our list now. Admittedly, he doesn't evolve, so we don't really need to do much. So we're just going to be stuck with a, where is he? Didn't actually see where he went. We're going to be stuck with a level 1 Aerodactyl for the entire game. But, we do need to swap out to Eevee. Now, we won't care about removing the XP share, because all we need is Eevee for one little thing, and that is to become Jolteon. Now, see, I was just wondering why I didn't do this at the end of last episode, and I think I've just remembered why. You see, if we come across either a Jolteon or a Flareon in the wild, so long as I don't have Eevee evolved, I can evolve it once we find the Jolteon or Flareon, or even another Eevee, right? So if I find a Jolteon, I can not use this Thunderstone, and then I can instead get a Firestone for this Eevee and turn it into Flareon so that we have all three. Or if we find a Flareon, we can do the same thing. You know, we just evolve this one into Jolteon, we catch the Flareon, done deal, everything's fine and dandy. But here's the thing. If we just evolve it now into Jolteon, knowing my luck, we will find every single Jolteon and Vaporeon in existence before we find a Flareon or another Eevee. So I'm just wondering, should we hold on to this Thunderstone right now, or should we just evolve Eevee immediately? I think I want to hold on to it just for now. Just for now, or at least until we get a Firestone. If we get enough Firestone shards, then that'll be just as good. Alright, I'm just looking up where to find a Flareon. And it says we can find a Flareon in the Mesa biome in the afternoon on land. It's an ultra rare though, so it's not likely that we'll find it. So let's instead look at where Eevee will spawn in. Because if we figure out where Eevees spawn and it's not ultra rare to find them in the wild, then that'll be a lot better for us. Alright, Eevee. Where do we find our last Eevee? I don't even know. Eevee can be found in birches. So the birch forests, well, not birch forests, but in the birches biome. What is a birches biome if it's not a birch forest? I honestly don't know. Alright, Eevee, get back in there. We will come back for you later. But I want to try and find another Eevee in a birch forest. Birch? It doesn't say birch forest, it just says birches biome. Which, I don't know what that is. Also, I think this is what we saw last episode. I was corrected by Neil in the comments because I thought it was an Aerodactyl at first, but I think it was an Arctozolt, and if not, then I think it was something else. Hold on, I'll have a look at the comment. This is going to bug me now if I don't remember the name. Okay, but other than that, we're going to head to some birch areas. So let's just head on over, because I'm pretty sure there's some right over here somewhere. Okay, now let's have a look. Let's see here. Ardactae, I'm pretty sure. So that was the Mega Pokemon, the Mega Evolved version of a Pokemon that whooped our butts yesterday. Which wasn't fun, but nevertheless. Okay, is this a birches biome? Up here? This is plains, yeah. And then forest, okay. I guess this isn't really a birch forest, is it? Otherwise it's just... yeah, it's just forest for now. I don't know what a birches biome is, if it's not like a birch forest. We could also look for the mesa biome, but I feel like we'd have better luck finding a birch forest or birch biome. Is this mesa? This isn't mesa, is it? No, this is Savannah. Okay. Mace is like the one with all the clay, I'm pretty sure. With all the hardened clay and the different colours of it. I think that's what the Mesa biome is. Okay, so essentially we're going on a trip to try and find either an Eevee or a Flareon. So we're looking for either a birches biome or a Mesa's biome. Either way, we're going to be looking for quite some time. So until I find one of those biomes, I will probably cut all this out, depending on if anything interesting happens or not. So I'll see you guys hopefully when we're at one of those biomes. Alright everyone, after 5 seconds or so of looking up what birches actually means, it turns out it's just a collective term for any sort of birch biome. So here we are.
Metapod.
There's a metapod. And we're going Eevee hunting. If we can find just a single Eevee, that'll sort out our problem with the evolutions and the stones and holding off on potentially finding Jolteon or Flareon, just because we will find an Eevee really quickly and then we can just evolve both of them using stones rather than leaving it up to fate through one evolution that's completely random that we can't trust, or something else. So essentially, if you don't know why I'm doing this in the first place and not just leaving it up to random chance, essentially we caught a Vaporeon on its own before the Eevee that we had was ready to evolve, which is really lucky because it means we don't need Vaporeon because we already have it. But that also means that since Eevee's evolutions are random if you don't use a stone, then we could get bloody Leafeon for all we know, or Jolteon, or Flareon, or even another Vaporeon. And if we got anything other than Gen 1, then we'd be screwed. And at the same time, if we got Vaporeon, which is Gen 1, we wouldn't be happy because you can't, well, at least to my knowledge, you can't de-evolve a Pokemon. You can only evolve it or cancel it if it's trying to evolve, but I don't think after it's evolved that you can stop it. But I'm not too sure about that. Okay, but we're just gonna keep running around until we bump into an Eevee now, so that we can actually get ourselves a Jolteon this episode, and then we can work on getting Firestones to get a Flareon this episode, hopefully. At least that's the plan. So I will see you all if I find an Eevee, or if I give up trying.
Drowzee.
Huh. Okay. Well, I've been searching for this bloody Eevee for ages, but I just randomly found a Drowzee, which is one of the 151, so I guess this works. It should be fairly easy to catch as well. We need to stock up on Ultra Balls soon, because some of these guys are being pains to catch lately. Luckily Drowzee's not one of them. Alright, well, that's Drowzee done. I'm gonna keep looking for Eevee, but I don't have high hopes. We already have Doduo. What are you? Oh, okay, Patrat. Alright, so I'm gonna look for Eevee. If I can't find it within the next 20 minutes, then we'll stock up on Ultra Balls and head home. Alright everyone, I'm officially throwing in the towel for today. As far as I'm aware, Eevee only spawns in birches biomes during the day, so we're not going to have much luck searching for it at night. And so I'm just going to call out Pidgeot, head on home, buy some Ultra Balls along the way, and I guess we'll give it a crack another time. Alright, see you when we get home. Alright, home sweet home, and sadly no extra Eevee to show for all of our efforts, but that's alright. We weren't expected to get it immediately this episode, or this episode at all even. But we do, in fact, have ourselves Thunderstones. So if we do get another Eevee, we can get Jolteon, and then we need some Firestone Shards in order to get a Flareon. But other than that, well, I just had those in mind, just because it's one of the few Pokemon we actually need to catch, as opposed to ones we just need to evolve with a bunch of different stones. So I figured before we end the episode, let's see how our Pokedex is actually looking now. Ooh, 99 out of 151. Not bad, not bad. Only 52 to go. So let's see who's missing. We're still missing the Nidoran, or the Nidoking and Queen. I don't know who 35 and 36 is. Let's have a look. Who's 35 and 36? Who's after Nidoking? Clefairy and Clefable. So this is Clefairy and Clefable. If we just fill that up with random jumbo. Clefairy and Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, and then it's Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Crobat. Wait, is it Crobat? No, Golbat, my bad. And then it's Oddish. We didn't get Oddish. I forgot it was Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. I thought it was just Gloom, Vileplume for some reason. Parasect, Machamp needs a stone. Kadabra needs to trade. Graveler needs to trade. What's 86 and 87 after Dodrio? That would be Seal and Dugong. So I don't know where they will spawn in, but I'm thinking maybe an ice biome. Grimer what's 90? What's everything before Drowzee? Oh, I see. Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx. And then Drowzee into Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, Voltor, blah blah blah. Executor. After Marowak is Hitmonlee and Chan. Then Lickitung, and then... Oh, which one was it first? Coughing, then Wheezing, Rhyhorn into Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, which we could have had but failed to capture because our Pokemon died, sadly. Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seaking, Staryu. Yep, we know that. After Mr. Mime. Ooh, this is when we get into the weirder ones. Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, and then Pinsir. After Lapras, Ditto. I have no idea where a Ditto could spawn. Flareon, Jolteon, Porygon, which we can sort of make progress on. That's just a whole different story right there. After this guy is Omastar, and then after Aerodactyl is Snorlax, the 3 legendary birds, and then it's Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, and Mew. Okay, so now that I think about it, quite a lot of those Pokemon have like chains. Or like evolutions, I should say. So if I get a Ghastly, I can get 3 Pokemon. If I get an Oddish, I can get 2 Pokemon that I don't already have. You know? And if I can get Jigglypuff and Clefairy, then I've already got like 4 other more as well. Same with Seal and Dugong. So, essentially I just need the base version of a lot of those guys, and then the rest are just standalones. So we're not doing too bad. We definitely could be doing better if we caught an Eevee today, but that's neither here or there. Anyway, I'm sure we will eventually get to our 151. We're not in any rush. The legendaries might be a bit of a problem on their own, but besides that, everything should eventually just show up at some point. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.